Well, pickled fish may indeed be off the menu for some people this Easter. This year's shortage of fish in Cape Town is behind the soaring prices. The tradition of preparing and eating pickled fish at Easter is an age-old tradition in the Cape Peninsula. The price of snoek, which usually costs between 50 and 70 rand, has now soared to up to 200 rand each. Well, Vanessa Poonah is our reporter in the Cape and she's on that story. Good afternoon, Vanessa, and welcome to the PM News Desk.
Good afternoon to you.
The shortage of snoek hitting fishermen hard, Vanessa?
Yes, indeed. We've been out in the Harper area most of this morning speaking to the fisher folk about this shortage of snoek that has also in part been a contributing factor in the prices of snoek, fresh snoek that is now reaching as much as 250 rand per snoek. What the fisher people have been telling us is that there has been over the past year or so, or even a bit longer, a migration of the snoek stocks more further up the west coast towards the SABC area, but also they are also once again highlighting the issue of permits, fishing permits being delayed to local people. But when we've spoken to people coming out, and then even as late as today, we still have people coming out to the various spots to purchase fish. Some of them really just shaking their heads, saying it's ridiculous to charge 250 rand for a fish, specifically snoek, which is a firm Cape favorite. Others are saying that they will do whatever it needs to be done in order to have that bowl of pickled fish on the table come Good Friday. Now, as you rightly said in the introduction there, pickled fish has become synonymous with the Cape. It reaches across all colours and creeds and religions. It's really just a huge thing in Cape Town. And what we have seen is that even in the various communities across the Cape Flats, we usually have what they call fish snowser, and these are buckies laden with fresh fish. Even though those people have been complaining that they could only lay their hands on mostly frozen fish at this point, although there is still hake available and yellowtail.
Vanessa, we don't have much time left.
Prices have been skyrocketing.
Yes. Vanessa, we don't have much time left. Very briefly, tell me what's behind the shortage of this particular type of fish right now.
Yes, what the people on the ground are telling us is that most of the fish stocks of snoek, they, for some reason or other, scientifically or other, they have been moving further along the west coast. That would mean that places like Paternoster, further Eisenfontein, etc., that's still where fish, specifically snoek, is in great numbers. But along the Cape and Hart Bay specifically say they've been hard hit by the fact that they're getting out there, getting in early into their boats and not coming back with the numbers that they used to bring into the Cape. So I think that is partly the reason why, at this point in time, you'll be hard-pressed to find a fresh snoek and one at a decent price in Cape Town.
Vanessa Poonah on the line to us from Cape Town in the Western Cape. Thank you so much for your time on the SABC News Desk.